Hello everybody, let's go live. Hi everybody, how are you doing? Sometimes the video starts before I actually push the live button. So, cool, just got my little notification that we're going live. This is something new I'm trying. I'm always trying something new, always testing new strategies, seeing what works. That's just what mom life is. You're constantly adjusting and trying new techniques to see what works with your life. Because with kids, like they constantly go through different phases and different stages, and we just constantly have to adjust. So like right now my 2-year-old is throwing massive tantrums because she's just going through a stage, and that's okay. So we're helping and loving her through it. And the same thing with blogging as a mom. You have a full life, you are busy, so I advise you to try different strategies if something's not working for you. And that's why I'm here today. So, hey Gail, hey Jacqueline, hey Christina, hi Rachel, hi Lisa. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, Gail says she hasn't seen me in a while. So I'm gonna actually be trying this technique. So I read in a book, and I don't have much time to read books, but the 20 pages I did read, in the book it said, and it's Tim Ferriss's book, now it's downstairs right now. He says, if you're doing something and it's not working for you, try to do the opposite. So I've been answering emails, and I finally got, you guys can hear me, right? I can't hear myself. I finally got my VA to help me with some emails. So I flagged some emails for her and she answers them, and that's great. And I will continue doing that with some of the emails. But a lot of the emails are the same questions where I feel that person would benefit more if they just saw me live answer the question for them, where they can see I'm a real person. I'm a mommy. I'm struggling to make it all work. So instead of just writing back a black and white text message email to them, I'm going to invite people to come and just hang out with me on my Facebook page. And we're going to try this for a couple weeks, and then I'll keep you guys updated how it goes. Okay, great. You guys can hear me. Hi, Patty. Thank you. Hi, Elizabeth. It's probably like late there, right? Elizabeth, what time is it over there? Hi, Haley. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jacqueline. Good morning, everybody. So the way that this works, I have a little post on my Facebook wall where I let people know yesterday, like I'm going live tomorrow, drop me some questions. So we can go into those. But the people who are here live currently, your questions will be answered first. You guys get preference because you showed up, you're live, you're engaged. Any questions that come through the chat box, those in the live video here, those are the ones I'll answer first. And then when we run out of the questions from the live attendees, then I'll go to the questions in the post that I posted yesterday. Hi, Daniel. Sorry, I'm terrible with names, but I'm glad you're catching me at work. Thank you. You can just put me in your ear. Maybe some of you are in Target walking around. I know somebody mentioned that she's going to Target and she's going to listen to me. That's pretty cool. Yes, and I'll be live for an hour. So I'll be here from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern USA time. All right, so we got lots of people on. We got Jeff on. Hi, Jeff. How you doing? Rachel, totally watching at home while playing hooky from work. Awesome. Okay, cool. So first question, and I'll try to catch them because it's just me. If I miss your question, feel free to post it again, especially if you're here live. You guys, your questions get preference. Jennifer says, I asked previously the difference between what you would learn in blog by number versus income by number. You're probably referring to the income journey. So the income journey is just an ebook. It's a PDF copy ebook that you download to your computer, and it goes through the first 12 months how I grew my blog from nothing to $9,000 per month. So that's the income journey ebook. It's my story. It breaks down exactly what I did every month, the key takeaways I had, my best practices. And then blog by number is actually the how-to. So that shows you how to set up your website, how to get traffic. It shows you, and it's a course. It's not just an ebook. It's a video course where you go click by click, how to set up your website, how to get traffic to it, and the strategies that I used that I talk about in the income journey, and Blog by Number, I actually show you how to do them. So Blog by Number is definitely the how-to video course that you would need. All right, I'm going to take a break every now and then and drink some coffee so that I don't get hoarse and dry. Okay, let's go. I'll scroll up a little bit. Okay, so Samantha says, Pinterest keeps suspending my account. Whoops. I think it's because I'm following people and messaging them to get added to their group. Is there a way to try to avoid this? They're probably suspending you because you might be doing spammy things. So I know Facebook has a limit to how many people you can message within an hour. If you're messaging like 50 people in 1 hour and you're like copy pasting the same message, which I have done, and then Facebook shut me down. They shut down my messaging for like a day because I was being spammy. So if you're verging on the side of being a little bit spammy and being too pushy, maybe don't do that. A better way that you can reach out to people to get added to their group boards is through direct emails. You can send them an email, and getting added to group boards is hard because that blogger who's owning that group board, they're busy. They don't really have, it doesn't benefit them to add you to the group board. It benefits you way more to be added to their group board. So how do you get added to it? There's a couple of different things you can do. You want to have them see your email. So reach out to them, send them an email, but then in that email, you can include a little video. So where you're actually personally asking in a video, hey, can I please be added to your group board? I have really great pins. I use a program called useloom.com, and Abby from the Virtual Savvy told me about this little program. It's really cool. It's called, how am I going to give you guys notes? Use Loom. I guess I can drop it in the comments. There you go. Should I like flip it? Useloom.com. It's a free little service. It adds onto Gmail, and you can record a quick video, add that video to your email when you're asking to be added to a group board, and maybe that person will be more inclined to add you because now they saw a person asking them. It's more personal. Okay. Courtney says, how many posts should you have on your blog before you launch? Should you worry about getting all the affiliate links and ads on before sharing? No. In the beginning, Courtney, I would advise having 3 to 5 solid posts so that when somebody comes to your blog, there's actually something for them to see. And when they like the first post, they can go on to the next one, and then they can read the next one. You don't have to worry so much about having all your affiliate links in and all your ads and everything perfect. You can always go back to that post and update it. And say, for example, like sometimes this can happen. You work so hard on a post and you add all these affiliate links and it's perfect, but then nobody likes it and nobody ever reads it. So what I do is I do, not the bare minimum, but I do a good post. I do a really good post and I do it as well as I can. And then if it does really well on social and shares and so on, then I go back and I optimize it. And I make sure that I have the right affiliate links. And then I spend more time perfecting that post once I see it's doing really well. I can show you guys here for Mom Life Happy Life, which is a blog for my community. I launched it when there was only 4 posts ready on it. So the only 4 posts that were on it before I launched it was 6 reasons why you should be a unicorn mom. And then how to embrace your natural gray hair, confessions of a farmhouse decor mom, and mom envy. So those were the 4 posts that I had on the blog, and then I launched it. And then I opened it, and I was ready to showcase it to the world. So don't wait too long. Once you launch your blog, it's not like thousands of people are going to come to it that day. It slowly trickles in. All right. Everything's buzzing. I am going to silence this one so it doesn't distract me. All right, and I'll switch between screen sharing and just my face so that if there's anything that I can show you guys, I'll just do it straight here. Okay. Aaliyah Keller. She says, I'm in Florida because I moved my brother and sister. Okay, that's not a question. I'm in Florida too. Awesome. Okay, I'm just trying to... Giselle says, did your new Pinterest strategy you were trying work? No. No, it did not. It gave me about the same results as my tried and true strategy that I use with Tailwind, where I semi-loop my pins with Tailwind. It's on the blog. This is a strategy that I use. So it is there. This strategy, I'm still using it to loop my pins, semi-loop them through Tailwind. I tried a different strategy. I did a little bit more of manual pinning, which works really well for some bloggers. There probably is something really good to manual pinning because you're actually on Pinterest and you're seeing what works on Pinterest and you're seeing the types of pins that work on Pinterest. So there is benefit to actually spending time on the platform. I just, when I did it, maybe I just didn't do it as I should have. So I still like my semi-loop strategy that I use with Tailwind. Tailwind is always bringing out new features, so stay tuned. They are always improving their platform. I can't say anything. They're awesome. Just a little side blurb there. Jennifer says, thanks. I'm definitely worth to get both of them. Yes, definitely worth getting both the Income Journey and Blog by Number course. Yes, those are my favorites. Hi, my cousin's on from South Africa. Hi, Henry. Hoe gaan dit? Ek hoop jy het 'n lekker dagie. Ek hoop die kinders is goed en stuur groete vir almal. All right, so Sandra says, I've read about doing flash sales as a way to increase your mail list. Ooh, at which stage of your blog path is a good moment to do a flash sale? Would it be to increase your mail list or increase your profit or your income? Regardless, at which stage of your blog path is it a good time to do a flash sale? Probably after you've launched a product and things have cooled down a little bit and you're trying to get people excited again, then do a flash sale. A little tip that I do, and you guys might have noticed, is I find excuses to do little flash sales. I try to think, okay, what's happening this month that I can celebrate? And then my readers, you guys like it too, because we all like sales. So I always celebrate family birthdays. So if it's my birthday or my husband's birthday or one of my kids' birthdays, I might do a little mini flash sale, because then it just adds more happiness to that week, because there's a little bump in income, everybody on the blog's happy, and we're celebrating a birthday. Or you can do it maybe like a Mother's Day special, a 4th of July special. There's always an excuse to run a sale. And you can kind of see that in stores too. They always find some reason to run a sale. Oh, it's the first weekend in March, so we're going to run a sale. All right, Jacqueline says, okay, she'll see you later. You can watch the replay. This will be on my Facebook page, so if you guys miss it, it'll be here. Brooke, hi Brooke. Amanda says, I know you offer one-on-one blog support. Do you offer one-on-one consultations on email list newsletters? When somebody signs up to be coached or for one-on-one consultations, we talk about whatever that person needs, and I help and coach her through her most important needs. If that's list and newsletter building, then we can do that. I currently only have one student that I'm coaching because I'm very reluctant to take on coaching students and clients. But I do it every now and then. And she she begged me to take her on. So I'm like, okay. And she has a really good story and I really want to help her. So I'm excited to help and coach her. Andrea says, I've not started my blog because I'm not choosing a theme and I have no technical skills. I'm afraid I will purchase a beautiful theme and will be stuck. Do you think I should hire someone else to put my theme up? Andrea, so this is what I did. For the first 4 months after, I've been blogging for a while, but then I started Start a Mom Blog. And for that first 4 months, I had a free theme on WordPress. It taught me kind of how to use themes. It taught me what I needed in a theme. And then after that first 4 months of using the free theme, and getting used to kind of how this blog works that I'm started, then I invested in a more paid for theme. So on my lifestyle blogs, I used free themes. That was fine. And then when I switched to Start a Mom blog, the reason why I went for a paid theme and the reason why I went for Elegant Themes or Divi from Elegant Themes is because they could create landing pages. And a landing page is when you create a page on your blog where there's no distractions. There's only one mission, one purpose for the person to be there, and one object or one goal you want them to do. So most of the time it's either to sign up for your email letter, your newsletter, or to buy your product. I'll give you an example of what a good landing page, well, not good, but I just created this yesterday because that's when the ebook was done. So momlifehappylife.com/ebook has a landing page. So you can see here, the only thing somebody can do on this page is actually sign up for the Genius Mom Life Hacks and get the ebook for free. So they can put their email address and their name in and then download the ebook. All right, so this is a landing page. So that's why I upgraded to a paid for theme, was to create these landing pages. There's other reasons too to have an awesome theme. That was one of the reasons why I did it. But in the beginning, you can definitely get pretty far with a free theme, especially if you're just starting. And in the Blog by Number course, I show you how to use a free theme to start your blog, to kind of get your confidence out there, to get used to blogging, to get used to writing content, to get used to promoting and getting traffic. And then you can go into the more technical side of having this fancy theme. Yeah. Francisca says, why is it that the server or the host that you use only allow you to purchase a year instead of on a monthly basis? That's just how most hosting companies work. So they say it's $3 or $5 per month for hosting, but they do require you to sign up for an entire year when you sign up for your blog's hosting plan. If you have to cancel, most of the companies will refund you the portion that you paid. So say, for example, you try out blogging, you sign up for hosting, you try it out for 6 months, and then in 6 months you realize you're pregnant or something happens or you really don't like it and you cancel. Most of the time the hosting company will refund you the remainder, sometimes not. So I would check with them before you sign up. But it's their business model to charge you for the entire year upfront. And it's not that expensive. Like if you're thinking about a cup of coffee at Starbucks every week, then paying for hosting and having your blog hosted is not too expensive. What happened to me in the beginning when I started blogging a couple years ago was I didn't make money initially, but I saved a ton of money. So yes, I spent $5 a month on hosting my blog, but I no longer went to Target just to browse around, and I didn't do shopping for sport anymore because I had a hobby. I had a passionate hobby that I could spend my time on, so I didn't have to go spend it in the stores. So when I started blogging, I didn't make money, but I saved a lot of money. The income journey, does it matter? Anne says, does it matter what type of blog you have? With the lifestyle blog, find the info relevant? Yes. You'll learn a lot from the mistakes I made in my first year, and that's something that you can avoid. And you'll see the tips that I did, and every month what I did to increase my monthly income. And then you can apply those tips and see, okay, how can I apply that to a lifestyle blog? So yeah, definitely would help. Is your new website for sharing blog posts only for moms? Says Lindis. Most of the time, yes. But if your tips can be related to moms, then yes, I can consider it to have you guest post. There is a process if you want to. Oh, I can't comment. Pin comment. Oh, that's like pin it at the top. You can go through the Post by Number course. It's a $9 course. It shows you how to structure your post for a guest post for Mom Life, Happy Life, or Start a Mom blog. And then I'll let you know. Every Friday, I have it in my standard work now. Every Friday, I go through all the submissions for guest posts, and Friday I go through and I schedule them. Or I reach back to that blogger and I tell them, hey, maybe this is not up to par, this didn't follow the right requirements, or this is not a really good fit, and then you're welcome to use that blog post on your own blog. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm really going to have to like chug a lot of coffee. Okay, Alenka Retrouvelez. That's a beautiful French last name. Hey, Susie, I'm a little stressed about the course launch tomorrow. Oh, focusing on finishing videos and not even moved into the pricing or learning how the course is actually delivered. How do your students purchase and access it, please? Sorry if this has been answered already. How do your students purchase and access it? How do my students purchase my courses? Okay, so first of all, first worry that you have. If you're stressed and worried about the course, we're doing this little challenge. I challenged a couple of my students to create their first courses, and on Monday I'm promoting their courses to my entire email list because about 6 weeks ago they signed up for the challenge. I'm super excited to help them. So Alinka is probably one of the students in there. So where was I going? Okay, you're stressed. You're stressed to launch it. You can either make it a free course. You can make it a free course. You can make it a lower price course. So say if you're not completely ready, you don't feel it's finished yet, you could have a pre-launch. So say, okay, you can sign up for the course for $9 or $19. When it's ready, when it launches, it's going to be $49, but you can get it now for $19. So if you're not completely ready yet, you can do a little pre-launch. All right. And how do people access my courses? I currently have a page on my blog /products. And here's just an overview. If you go to startamomblog.com/products, you can see an overview of all the products that I have. So blog by number is my signature, my go-to. Then I have post by number, niche by number, ebook, income journey, list by number, theme by number. I'm a prolific course creator. Okay, so then from here they can go into click on the learn more, and that will either go to the sales page for that specific product or the sales page on Teachable, and they can enroll. So that's how people can access my courses. All right. Okay, Melissa says, loved your blog by number course. I did send a request to join the Pinterest board and was wondering how long that takes to be added. So excited to participate. So when you go through the blog by number course, you are welcome and you have the opportunity to get added to my mom blog's Pinterest group board on Pinterest. There's a little email template that you can send to me. I normally go through my emails once or twice a week, and then I flag those for my VA, and then she'll add you to the board. All right, so if I haven't seen yours yet, I went through a ton of emails last night, so you're probably in that group of like 50 emails I went through, 30 to 50 emails. So hang tight, you should get it. If you don't get it within a couple of days, Melissa, you can try again and send another email. I'll see it. Okay, Shanique. I have a book, The Kid Engineer, Anna the Kid Engineer. It's a STEM fictional book for kids. I tried using a launch team, but that didn't go well, so I need advice in marketing it. Are you blogging about it? What you could do is build that email list, Shanique. If you have an email list, build your email list, get them engaged, get them excited about STEM activities for kids, and then try to relaunch it to that email list. That would definitely help. Okay, Elizabeth says, oh gosh. She says she feels her business and blog is in an oversaturated niche. She wants to blend a new topic or just hit them hard with it. Okay, so she's asking, so she wants to start over from one topic and switch to the next one. like she says, if your audience is small and you want to change gears and go to a different niche, then let your audience know and make the change and switch and do it. If you're still relatively a newer blogger, or your blog's it's not very well established, or your audience is small, go ahead and make the change, rip off the Band-Aid and do it. If your audience is really big, so say for example, if I started telling you guys I'm going to be blogging not about Start a Mom blog, but I'm going to be blogging about superhero movies, that might throw you guys off a little bit. So I would have to really think about changing gears and maybe starting a separate project and then talk about superhero movies here. But if your blog is still small and you don't feel you want to stay with your first topic, then go ahead and switch. Don't spend forever working on a topic that you don't like and that you're not passionate about, because blogging takes time. You're going to be spending months, maybe years, probably years, talking about the same thing. If it's more of a lifestyle blog, you can probably like move a little bit in different directions. But if you chose a niche down topic in the beginning and you're no longer passionate or in love with it, and you're still in the beginning, then switch and find something that you're super passionate about that you can stick with for a long time. I hope that helps, Elizabeth. Okay, Cassie says, I have a product that is just about ready. How did you set up your product on your blog? Is there a plugin you use to get paid? Cassie, it depends. Is it a physical product or a digital product? If it's a digital product, you can either use Teachable. If it's a course or an ebook, I use Teachable and I sell my courses through there. If it's like stock images, if it's not a course, and it's just a digital file, you can use Sendal. Sendal is really easy to use. Super easy to use. You can set up your entire product. You upload your digital file or whatever people are going to buy from you. Within 15 minutes, you'll have the little link that you can put on your blog, and then you can attach that to a buy now link. So in this, say for example here, this is my sales page on my blog. So you'll create a sales page, and then in that purchase button that you have people to actually go and buy the product, that link will be the link that Sendal gives you where they can click and purchase the product. That will then take them I think it's PayPal. It takes them to PayPal and they can put in their information. You get money, they get the product. So if it's a digital product, you can use Sendal. If it's a course, I use Teachable. If it's a physical product, there's other things that you can use. But let's go get some water. All right. I'm scrolling slowly to the bottom of the list, so I'm like probably way at the top of all the comments here. If you guys are liking this, just give me some thumbs up and some hearts, so I know you guys are still engaged and this is helpful, that you guys want me to come live every week for an hour and ask questions or answer questions here instead of spending all my time in my inbox. All right, good. Get some hearts and likes. Okay, cool. This is the right thing to do, hopefully. I'm always trying something new, so here we go. Okay, awesome. Thank you, guys. Arsh says, is it okay to have 2 different directions for my Facebook page and my website as long as it's in the same niche? Yes. Yes. Depends. You probably have to elaborate a little bit more on that, what kind of directions it is. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for all the love, guys. But if you're in the same niche, so I use my Facebook page and my Pinterest and my blog. They all have different directions and purposes, right? And even my YouTube channel. So my Facebook page, what I'm using it for now is like super engagement. This is where I talk to my readers. This is where I get quick input and feedback from you guys. Like I can post something on my Facebook page and get a ton of comments real quick and see, okay, am I going the right direction? Like today, I'm trying something new. I'm live here for an hour. This is where I can connect with you easily. So that's what I use my Facebook page for, is really connecting and engaging with my audience. And maybe that's what Facebook wants us to use Facebook for. Bing! Maybe that works well. For Pinterest, it's mostly on promoting my blog posts and getting my pin images out there. On YouTube, my videos on YouTube is very tutorial-like, very structured. Like this video, I probably can't put on YouTube. I could put it on YouTube. It probably won't do very well because it's like all over the place and it's just answering questions. It's just live Q&A. So for YouTube, I have very focused videos where it's like, this is how I do this. And then on my blog, I have my instructional blog posts. So yes, for each platform, I have a different purpose, but they're all within the same niche. Okay. Ooh, okay, this one's good. How can I scroll up? I don't want to miss it. Why do I have to scroll? Oh. Ooh, it's like, oh my gosh, the comments are falling off because I'm so slow answering them all. I'm so sorry. Patty says, this is a good one. What changes that Pinterest is making? What size pins do you recommend? They say 600 by 900 is optimal. 600 by 1260 is max before it gets cut off. And there goes your comment. All right, so it just got cut off because I'm too slow. So this is what I'm thinking that Pinterest is thinking. And who am I to say what Pinterest is thinking? But, so recently Pinterest said that they're okay with square images, which we know, like you don't really see square images when you go to Pinterest. They don't stand out that much. But I'm thinking Pinterest wants to encourage square images because they want you to pin from Instagram. So they want Instagram and Pinterest. They want to get more traffic from Facebook. Have you guys seen how much Pinterest is promoting on Facebook and on Instagram? They're really trying to tap into those audiences from Facebook and Instagram to come to Pinterest. So, like, I thought, I'm like, Pinterest is like the traffic source, but they're going to bigger traffic sources to get more traffic to their website. Isn't that cool? So I'm seeing Pinterest promote a ton on Facebook and Instagram. So, ooh, look at this one. So there's a little square image that Pinterest is showing. And then you can see, okay, so the little longer vertical ones are still easier to see. Ah, but there you see another square one, right? That's probably coming from Instagram. So I think Pinterest wants to get more traffic from Facebook and Instagram because they're probably bigger than Pinterest. They probably, gosh, yeah, they're huge. And okay, so Pinterest is now okay with square images. Then also they're okay, or they're thinking, or they're telling us that they want 900 by 600 images because those are something like that image you see of the trampoline and the kid playground, because that's the size of a regular DSLR picture. A regular photo picture that you take with your phone or your camera is 600 by 900. So Pinterest wants it to be more natural, where it's like the Instagram size or the normal photo size. So currently I'm making all my pins, all my new pins for Pinterest, I'm making 600 by 900 because I'm trying a couple square ones, but I'm mostly going with 600 by 900. It's super easy. When I like to take my own stock images, so that just means I take the image. Exactly the image I took on my DSLR, that's the image I use for my Pinterest. You can see here I made a couple new images on Pinterest just this morning. I'll show you one of them. There you go. Oh, and we talked about this one. Hey, Peanut! What are you doing up here? Mommy's live. All right, we got an intruder. All right, so this image is 600 by 900, and so I didn't have to adjust the image at all. It's the image I took on my DSLR. That's 600 by 900. I put a title on it, and that's my the semi-loop strategy that I use on Tailwind. That is what we talked about earlier in the live. Look, we got an intruder. Say hi. There you are. Say hi. 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 All right. You want to go back? Go play. Okay. There's a bunch of toys there she can play with. Okay. So Claire says she wants to be in Florida. She's sadly in Cardiff in Wales, the UK. Whew, it might be probably a little chilly. All right, guys. Woo! This is fun. I know I'm probably not getting to all the comments, but I'm going to try my best. So next time, if you show up early and your comment gets there, the quicker your comment gets on the thread, the more likely I'm going to answer it. All right. Okay, Jennifer says, I'm finding that I'm so caught up in the learning of how to that I'm super terrified to just start writing and put myself out there. So common, Jennifer. So common. We're all scared of putting ourselves out there, of doing something new, of seeing our name on the internet, of going live in front of, right now, 80 people. Sorry, I have not washed my hair. I'm actually going to the gym right after this, so I'm going to take a shower later. So don't mind the gym hair, don't care. So Jennifer, yes, it's scary to start and just to put yourself out there. The beginning blog post, so everybody's very terrified of, what do I post? How do I launch my blog? What is it ready? That beginning month or so is all for you. It's for you to build confidence. So share your blog post with your true tribe of people that you know are going to support you, like your mom. So share your blog post with your mom and have her write a nice comment for you on it. I still do that. I still go to my mom to get some confidence. And I remember when I started my lifestyle blog a long time ago, she was my biggest support. And she would share my blog posts on her Facebook wall. And she has a ton of friends. So then I would get a little bump into traffic because she knew I was working on something new and she was supporting me. Even though I'm now 30 years old, my mom is still my biggest supporter. So when you're just starting, don't be scared to put yourself out there. It's scary for us all, but as you're doing, you'll gain confidence and just grow. So don't worry if you're scared. We're all scared. I'm still scared doing some things. Okay, Giselle says, so when people say pin your pins, oh gosh, to your board every day, does this mean keep repinning the same stuff over and over? Yes, you don't create a new pin every single day. You would go nuts. Pinterest does like new pins. Does. Gosh, I can't even talk. They do like new pins. They do like new, fresh content. So I would advise creating 1 or 2 pins for every post and then pinning that to your own boards. And then from your own boards, pin them to group boards. And then once a week, pin them again to those group boards. And then once a week after, pin that same pin to that group board again. So you are welcome, and you should be repinning the same pins over and over, just not spamming boards and Pinterest. But once a week, re-loop that same pin and pin it to maybe a different group board on week 2. And then on week 3, repin it to group board number 4. In my Tailwind strategy that I use, it's on my blog, I do showcase how I pin my stuff. But yes, you're not creating a new pin every single day. Ooh, Carrie says, do you have any tips for getting your email audience to be more engaged? Yes. Always end your emails with a question. Always end it with a question. So get people engaged. Ask them like what do they think about the post? What kind of tips do they have? She's okay. Go. You want to go get a lollipop? Go get a lollipop. Oh, yeah. Thank you. And then, okay, how else do you get them engaged? In the beginning of my emails, when I email my readers, I always tell them a little bit about myself and kind of what's going on in my life. Don't be afraid to be personal in your emails. People want to see who you are. They want to relate to you. They want to see you're a real person. Because the internet is so big and huge and people are getting emails all the time and they're being bombarded and they don't always see the person behind them, find opportunities where you can inject a little bit of yourself into that email. So people see, okay, this is a real person. Maybe you can add a little video into it. You can add a little picture of you and your family. People like that. We all just want to have friends online. We just want to feel a connection with somebody. So provide them that. Okay, let me go close the door. Just 1 second. All right, I'm back. Okay. Erica says, good. Burman. That's a cool last name. Yeah. Erica Burman. How do you share your screen on a Facebook Live? My husband actually set up this process for me, and he's awesome. The program I use is called OBS. So here's like screen and screen. Here's Inception for you. This is a little program. It is a little tricky to set up at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's super easy to use. When I go live, I just go to like the file, the settings, and then I put in the right stream key here. And all of this is explained. Gosh, that's a lot of picture-in-picture stuff. If you go to startamomblog.com/equipment, if you go to that link, startamomblog.com/equipment, then if you scroll to the bottom, it goes through all the tools that I'm currently using. So that's the webcam I'm on right now. That's the screen I have. That's the mic I'm using, the Audio-Technica. That's the chair I'm sitting on. That's the ring light I have shining on me. And here is the video, how to share your screen on a Facebook Live using free software. So if you want to know how I'm doing this, sharing my screen and helping and teaching you guys, this is what I'm doing. All right, so I hope that helped Erica Burman. Heidi Prince William says, what is the most important thing when picking a theme? Gosh, for me, it was to be able to customize it. I like the graphic side, the artsy side of blogging. I love taking stock images and then making pin images. It's one of my favorite things to do. I would just, instead of watching a movie, I would like be making pin images because it's fun to play with fonts and colors. Think about the other tools that you're using, the other services and software, and see if it integrates well. So if you're using ActiveCampaign or ConvertKit or Leadpages, what works well with all of your services you're using? Divi is what I use, Divi from Elegant Themes. I have Divi on startamomblog.com, and I have Extra, also from Elegant Themes, on Mom Life Happy Life. So it's a little bit more like magazine oriented, where you see more of the blog posts. So you can see, okay, there's more frequent blog posts coming out. So the Extra theme really works well with Mom Life Happy Life. And then the Divi theme works really well with my Start a Mom blog. So, but any theme that you're going to take on is going to have a learning curve. Oh, sorry, I don't need to share my screen. Here's Mom Life Happy Life. Sorry, I'm like clicking through this. Here's Mom Life Happy Life. This has the Extra theme from Elegant Themes, and then Start a Mom blog has the Divi theme from Elegant Themes. And once you buy the themes from Elegant Themes, you get access to both the Divi and the Extra, and like 80 other themes they have. Any theme that you're going to take on is going to take a learning curve to learn, because a theme it takes a while to customize it and to set it up and to connect everything. So if you do upgrade your blog to a new theme, set aside maybe a weekend where your blog is going to look a little funny until you get everything customized and set up correctly. So don't be scared if you transfer to a new theme, your blog doesn't look perfect right from the get-go. It does take some time to customize everything. Okay. Angel says, when making a mom blog, how do you balance privacy when it comes to your family? I want to put myself out there and get my story out, but I'm also hesitant to share things about my family. That's pretty much what's stopping me from making a blog. Okay. So for me, it's different for every person, different on your level of privacy you want. I try not to mention my kids' names ever. I might have slipped up in the past. Maybe you guys know what their names are, but I try not to mention their names. Whenever I do have them on camera, or if I show them in a picture, I try not to have the picture be like, I want it to be a good, wholesome picture, nothing that they could, like, some people could alter. Like, I never put like pictures of them in the bathtub on Instagram or on Facebook, or on my blog. I make sure that, like, or pictures, like, sometimes when they're like eating something, you don't want those pictures, like, you don't want people to alter those pictures and make them weird. So there's a level of privacy. Some bloggers, some mom bloggers don't put any pictures of their kids on their blogs, which is fine. You can always take pictures of like the back of your kids while they're playing, them not facing you. There's great like top-down pictures you can take of your kids, like where they're playing with little toys. I actually have some examples. So just you like see the hands. There's one blogger that I love. Let me show you. BusyToddler.com. Susie, her name's Susie as well. She's from Busy Toddler. So you can see kind of how she uses her kids in her blog posts. So you do see their faces, but a lot of times she just has like the top down pictures like this one. How much is 100? She's so awesome. She has such great ideas. I always go and browse her blog for awesome kid activity ideas. So you can do images like that where you're not showing your kids. You show people that you are a mom and you have kids, but you're not showing their faces. And here's another one. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. She is so cool. She's guest posted on Start a Mom blog before, talking about how she's grown her blog. Kids activity. Here we go. So startamomblog.com, how to start a money-making blog. Money-making with what? Kids activity blog. That is a weird URL that I chose for that one. Anyway, so here's her guest post if you want to learn more about how she grew her blog. This is her story. Anyway, so that's how she kind of keeps the privacy on her own kids. Or you don't even have to mention them at all. You don't have to mention too much of your personal life. You can be very generic and be like, you have the ability to be as personal or not personal as you want. But don't let it stop you. Heidi says, is there a Facebook group for the April 30th course launches? Yes. Heidi, there is. It's called, I'll send it to you. I probably don't want everybody like asking to join it because it's for that specific people who are creating their course to be launched on Monday. If you want to send me a private message, I'll send you the link to the course group, to the Facebook group. Okay. Sammy says, so I'm still trying to work out my niche, but I'm finding that I want to use different topics which are quite varied, and I'm thinking this is going to put readers off. I'm not totally congruent. Any advice? Should I try to split into different blogs or have a lifestyle blog? Yes, definitely. Have a lifestyle blog. If you're in the beginning phases and you're trying to discover, okay, what should I blog about? I have all these interests. I love organization. I love cooking. I am starting the keto diet. I have a new fitness routine. I want to blog about all these things. Yes, start a lifestyle blog. Those do super well as well. It's different type of blog. So you could have like the super niche blog, like mine, like Start a Mom blog, or you could have the more variety, more open blog, like Mom Life, Happy Life. So you can see here, I talk about keto, like I just mentioned, working mom guilt, writer's block, a family budget, pros and cons of co-sleeping. So you can definitely do a wider variety blog. What these types of blogs that aren't so niche down, what their strategy normally is to have a lot of content. So quicker content, not the 3,000 word tutorials, but quicker blog posts, maybe around 1,000 words each, and then more traffic. So these blogs work on high traffic and ad money and affiliate money. So definitely. There's another blog, you guys might know it. It's called ChasingFoxes.com. It's all over the place. They do all kinds of topics, but they get mad traffic because they have so many popular topics that they blog about. Look at this is insane. And their traffic is enormous. So you can see here, like 400,000 page views per month. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry. Okay, here. I keep forgetting. I'm glad sometimes I realize this. Chasing Foxes. So they're like the more open lifestyle blog about everything. Really catchy things. So 8 mistakes you're making with losing weight. Oh my gosh, what am I doing wrong? Why is this weight not coming off? 7 awesome online stores you probably didn't even know about. I'm like, ooh, what do I not know? So they're definitely piquing your curiosity with their titles. Very smart. And like I showed here, they get mad traffic. You can see here 400,000 page views per month. Their strategy is a lot of blog posts, quicker blog posts, really catchy blog posts to get a lot of traffic, to make money through ads and and affiliates. All right, so that's their strategy. And then they are building their email list here at the top as well. All right, so you can either start with a super niche blog, or you can start with the lifestyle, more open blog, and then go from there. So you can see Mom Life, Happy Life is definitely more the all over general mom blog. All right, we got 6 minutes left. Man, these hours just fly by. You guys are awesome. This is fun. So, wow. Okay. Okay. Good. Awesome tips, Stream Life Initiative. I like it. Ruth says, I'm so stuck on how to get to know my audience. I haven't made my blog live. I have very little written because I'm not sure who is going to be best served. I've created an imaginary reader that I think is the one, but is there a better way to define my audience? Yes, Ruth. So if you haven't launched your blog yet, you don't know who your avatar or your ideal reader is. So technically you don't have anything. You haven't launched your blog. You don't have an email list. You don't have an engaged group on Facebook where you can go poll them and like, oh, so what are your likes? What do you do? Tell me more about yourself. You don't have anything. So what I would do if I were in your shoes, go to a blog that's similar to yours, similar to the topic that you're thinking about in that niche, and then go look at the comments. So if you are going to blog about bullet journaling, we'll go to productiveandpretty.com. So this blog is run by Jen, 30-something organizaholic from Connecticut. She's a cool friend. Oh, sorry, I need to remember to share my screen. Okay, so productiveandpretty.com. She is run by Jen. Awesome blogger. So she blogs a lot about like planners and productivity and bullet journals. So if you want to blog about planners and organization and bullet journals, what I would do is go look at Jen's awesome stuff. And then through her blog posts, scroll down to the comments section and see what people are saying in the comments. So go on your specific topic and see what people are saying in the comments. Hey, here's Nicole. Here's Whitney. Here's Lisa or Larissa. So read the comments and pretend that that's your audience. If you're going to be writing something about on the same niche and topic, this is what your audience potentially could be telling you in the future. So that's how you could work more on getting to know your reader without having a reader. You could also, where else are there amazing reviews and people are commenting all the time? You can go to Amazon. I'm a little scared to go here if you guys see my search history, which is like kid toys. So say for example, you want to blog about organization, so planners. So we'll just go type in planners. This is a bestseller, has 99 stars. So let's go to this one. And then what I would do on Amazon is stalk the comments here too. So look at this. So pretend if you're going to be writing about planners, pretend these people are your readers and see what they're saying. Like, why do they like this planner? Like, what is it that they don't like? What is it that they do like? What is it that they use it for? This will give you so many ideas for blog posts, for how to address them, for what type of person they are. So definitely go stalk Amazon and other bloggers. Don't copy them. Don't copy other people. That's just rude. Don't copy their stuff. Make your own stuff. But go see what their readers are. Okay. Whitney says, I'm thinking about starting a blog. I've been thinking about it for a long time. I just want to talk about all sorts of things, so I don't know what particular topic. Oh, gosh. I think I addressed this earlier. Sorry, your comment just like dropped off. There's too many comments and it dropped off. So yes, you could start a lifestyle blog and kind of blog about all your likes and dislikes and then go from there. That is a type of blog. It's more geared towards higher traffic, and then you will monetize on ads and affiliates. Okay. Faith says, how many followers should a group board have before I ask to join? What I've heard it said is, so you're just starting your Pinterest account. You probably have 1 follower, 2 followers, 10 followers. If the group board you're joining or asking to join has more followers than you currently have, that'll be beneficial to you. So that's kind of what I've heard, is if the group board has 300 followers or 1,000 followers, it's definitely more than what you currently have. So then ask to join it. You can go from there. All right. So I have time for one more question. This is nuts. Goodness. Okay, so before I answer the last question, and then I'll sign off and ask you guys a question. Ask you a question. Okay, Cassie says, my mail list is at 0 emails. I've been trying freebie after freebie. I'm scared to launch my product without any emails. Also, do you provide blog reviews beyond the one we get through the course? I would totally sign up for that as well as the one-on-one. The blog review that I do provide is actually paid for. In the course, there's not a blog review included. I sometimes just, like, if you send me an email, I'll look over your blog real quick and shoot you back an email, but that doesn't happen often. If you want me to do an in-depth review of your blog, like a 30-minute video review where I record a video as I'm walking through your blog, I do that. Or we can set up a call and we can have a screen sharing call and I can walk you through what you're doing right and wrong on your blog. I do have that. That's under, gosh, where do I have it? I don't really promote it because it does take time. Where do I have it? I think I have it. If I go here, if I don't go to the admin dashboard, we don't want to go there. Good. Whew, you guys can see my back end. Here you go. The blog by number review. This is where I have it. So if you go to startamomblog.teachable.com, this is where I can actually review your course. I think I have it in here. If you need the link for me to review your blog, let me know. I don't promote it very heavily. Oh yeah, but your email list is not growing. So initially when I started my email list, it's hard. Like, I tried freebie after freebie after freebie and nobody signed up because they were all the same. They were all generic stuff. I wasn't really solving a problem. It was just like, and your freebie could be easy. It could be a 1-page PDF, but it needs to be unique. It needs to be something that they can't really find online by just doing a Google search. It needs to be something that they're willing to give up their email address for and have you send them an email. Because people know now, they're smart now. When they put their email address in a website, they're going to be getting emails. So people are a little bit more hesitant to just like, oh, here's my email address. And people know how to search for things. So make sure your freebie is super unique and actually is is not something they can find very easily online. So my first freebie that I created that really did well was, wait for it, my first freebie that grew my list from 0, or like it was at a couple hundred. I think it was like just under 200, but it went from like under 200 to 700. Was a Facebook groups promo list. So I went through all the Facebook groups that I was a part of, and I made a schedule of when they promoted blog posts in their groups. So obviously my audience wanted this because they wanted to see where they can go promote in Facebook groups and not be spammy. So that was the first freebie that I created because there was nothing else like that online, that like Facebook groups promo list or promo schedule, and then that did really well. So create something completely unique, like go for it. And the way I came up with that freebie was I was out on a walk with my kids and I was out getting some fresh air. And I was thinking about the blog and I was listening to the birds. Most of the time, my best ideas come to me when I'm not in front of my computer. when I am out and about or I'm in the shower or I'm exercising. When you're not thinking and you're not sitting in front of your computer and stressing out, that's when really, really good ideas come to you. So don't be afraid to go do something non-blogging related, but still think about your blog and then try to come up with good ideas then. And also don't be scared. Like if your first freebie doesn't do well, I tried countless freebies before one actually converted well. All right. So we are just at an hour, actually an hour and 4 minutes, according to my computer. So now I didn't get to all the comments. I didn't even get to the comments on the blog, the post from yesterday where people pinned post. I hope I answered as much as I could in this hour. Let me know if you guys like this. If you like this, if you want me to do this every week for an hour, maybe I can do it twice a week. We're going to start with once a week on Thursday mornings. I'm going to come here live 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock on Thursday mornings. I'll be here. If you show up and you're live, and the quicker you get your comment in and your question in, the more likely I will answer it, because there are 158 comments currently on this thread, and I am way at the top and comments are actually like falling off. So the quicker you sign on and get onto the live and get your comment in, the more likely I will answer it. So I hope this was super helpful. This replay will be on my Facebook page if you guys are only now signing on, or if you missed half of it, you can watch the replay later. You're welcome just to like put me somewhere in your kitchen while you're making dinner, and you can listen to me as I talk to you about blogging. Leave a comment below. I'll glance through them and see if you guys like this. So do you prefer this over me answering every single email and being stressed out and drowning in emails? Maybe I'll just do this. Anyway, thank you so much for your time this morning. I really appreciate it. I know you guys have busy lives and you have a lot going on. If you listen to me while you're shopping in Target or on your car or making breakfast for the kids or lunch, thank you. And I will see you again next Thursday at 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock Eastern. Bye.